Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of YouTube, welcome. My name is Jesus, aka JT. Call me Jesus if you like, I don't care. But I'm so glad you guys stopped on my channel today. As you saw by the title, you are probably interested in the topic that I have to bring, which is Fortnite and Call of Duty, the two games that are just popping off on YouTube right now. And to my knowledge, one of them is clearly outplaying the other as far as video content goes. So, as you guys probably know, Fortnite is a battle royale type shooter, third person, more cartoony, just battle royale shooter. Like I just said, everyone knows what battle royale is by now. Excuse me, I'm doing just this a lot like live, raw and cut, so I'm gonna be stuttering, gonna be mumbling, saying in the middle. Sorry about that. So yeah, everyone knows what a battle royale game is by now, because literally, if you don't, I don't know where you've been. You've probably been hiding under a rock, or you just started playing video games in general. And everyone knows what Call of Duty is. It's been around for decades, or a decade, and some years, I guess, if you want to say. But these two games, completely different genre of game. One's, a battle royale. The other one is a first-person gritty shooter that is more of a Twitch shooter, I guess, if you want to say. No, I do not want to play with you right now, Mikoto. I am making a video. Rude. Anyways, let me, I should probably go offline. You know what? Whatever. Don't matter. But point is, which one is better than the other? This is what you guys came for. This is the war of Battle Royale versus Call of Duty arcade shooter, as far as YouTube content goes. As far as fun level goes, everyone has their own taste. Me personally, I've been a Call of Duty guy since God knows when. I've started playing Call of Duty since World War II. World at War, not World War II, excuse me. World at War was my first Call of Duty, and ever since I just kept going. I never not bought a Call of Duty. I've bought Call of Duties and didn't play them the entire time for their lifespan, aka Ghosts Advanced Warfare. I'm looking at you. No hate to those of you who liked it, but me personally, it wasn't my forte. And forte, Fortnite, funny, great. Don't unsubscribe. Anyways, that was a nice snipe, by the way. These two games are popping off, and to me, I feel like one is definitely doing better than the other. I'm just gonna cut to the chase and say that Fortnite is definitely coming up a lot more on my feed than Call of Duty World War II is. And I don't want to offend anyone that's into Call of Duty World War II. I don't want to offend anyone that's into Fortnite. Like, I'm a casual Fortnite player, but I'm a sweaty Call of Duty player. I don't know what I was gonna say, Call of Duty YouTube player. I'm a sweaty Call of Duty player. I have the stats to prove it. I've been averaging, at least for the past couple Call of Duties, 2.0 plus. Let's say right now World War II, I'm exactly at a 2, and that's just for another video. I'll tell you why and what I think about that game in another video. But previously, Black Ops 3, 2.5, Infinite Warfare, 2.6, it goes on. I'm a tryhard, and I am proud of it. And in Fortnite, I play it casually when I get bored of Call of Duty, when I get bored of trying hard. It's just such a different type of environment or atmosphere as far as the shooting genre goes, that you can't really find anything like it anywhere else. And the fact that I have a bunch of bigger Call of Duty YouTubers posting Fortnite more than they're posting Call of Duty, it's a little strange to me how this game is taking over, and it's taking over quick. Allier is posting way more Fortnite than he is Call of Duty. I'm name dropping just to give you guys examples. I've been seeing a bunch of other bigger Call of Duty YouTuber names. I can't think of them off the top of my head right now, but I know for a fact that this game is coming off the entire God, I forget the name of the kind. It doesn't matter. It's totally irrelevant. But the fact is that a big community is turning over to this game, and I'm a little weirded out by it, because it makes me think that all this hype behind Call of Duty World War II was just hype, and that people are turning to this game because either they're bored of Call of Duty World War II, or it's not good enough, or it was just meh. And I'm here to I'm not trying to compare the two. I just want to know your guys' opinion on the whole ordeal. This is more of an open video. This is more of a video for you to just say something on. Feel free to leave your own thoughts on it. Me personally, Call of Duty World War II got stale really fast for me. I got to second prestige, and I'm already kind of just meh about the game. I'm not saying it's a terrible game at all. Don't get me wrong, I had my doubts when I first bought it. It was just so weird, the change of pace and everything. Just the whole way it played out for me. And a lot of my other tryhard friends, I say tryhard because we were diehard Call of Duty fans, like, and this game we're feeling iffy about. Granted, this is only my opinion. I do not mean to shit on the game, and sorry, I do not mean to bash on the game in any way, shape, or form. It's just a personal opinion. Like I said, you guys are more than welcome to leave your own, but something about Call of Duty in general, I might just be growing out of it. It could be just that I'm just growing out of Call of Duty because I've been playing it for years and years. Or it could be just the fact that it was just a change of pace. I don't know what it is, but after playing London Docks for, maybe 50 times throughout the day and having the same map rotation and just playing with this, I don't know, I feel like there is a very little selection or little selection of weapons is what I mean, and little content as in maps on launch day for Call of Duty World War II that it just made it so stale very, very quick. And I think I know why, because obviously they want you to buy map packs, and I mean, compared to any other Call of Duty game, we had 10 plus maps off launch. Granted, not all of them are great, but that's still a variety of maps that you get launch. And for guns, I think there's only like maybe 8 to 7 guns in every class. Just to say, for example, the infantry class, you have your M19 or whatever, the first gun you unlock that has the really fast fire rate. You have your M1 Garand, Bar, STG, you have the SVT that you unlock, you have the M1014, I think it's not the M1014, that's a shotgun. The other single shot rifle, and I think that's about it, but there's like, nobody uses a single shot rifles. So those are 3 rifles right there that are already just out of the question because they're not great in the game. Sure, they're good for some maps, but for the most part, people aren't going out of their way to use those. And then you have just this lack of content in general, I feel like, is what made the game stale, and I feel like they're just saving it for either supply drops or either they're just working on it for DLC. Which is, like I said, this is a topic for a completely different video. This is just giving my general opinion. This is what I think happened, and this is why I think people are moving over to Fortnite, because there's constant additions to the game. Yeah, it's a little thing like a smoke grenade here and there, a jump pad, a bush, but still, it's a competitive yet so casual game that every kill I get is a satisfying kill. Like, I don't get that in Call of Duty. I get satisfied when I drop 30 bombs. I'm dropping score streaks. That's another thing about Call of Duty. The score streaks are just, they're not rewarding. They don't feel like I got those, I got that 10 kill streak and it was worth it. It just felt so just eh. And with Fortnite, there's no score streaks or anything, but getting a kill with a sniper, or getting a kill with a shotgun, or getting a kill just like I did right here, where you can build something, get on top of a guy's fort, flank him from behind, and just completely wreck him and just take all of his loot. There's just something so satisfying about it. And then it just gets even better. It's just a sense of adrenaline as you get closer and closer to the end of a match. And it's so entertaining to watch people go from 100 players to being the final 5 in a map from start to finish. So it's as soon as you drop down, it's just amusing to watch people go into town or go looting, or just I don't know, it's just really entertaining to see the start of a Fortnite match and the end of a Fortnite match. Granted, everybody goes for the win. That's what everybody goes for. But even then, I've had gameplays, and I'm probably going to post one later on, where I was in a squads match, my teammates completely died off right away, and I got some gnarly snipes. They were awesome snipes, and they made the game that much better for me, and I got knocked out, but I still ended up maybe top 25 on my own in a squads. So it's stuff like that is just so exhilarating, and it makes it so entertaining to watch that I feel like Call of Duty doesn't have that exhilaration or that just you can go out and you see YouTubers, the really good ones, just like stomping in public matches, but even then the score streaks are just so underwhelming. The gameplay is a lot slower, but that's expected from a Call of Duty game, so I have no problem with that. It's more so the fact that there's no wow factor. I don't know what it is, and that's why I feel like I'm seeing a lot more Fortnite on my feed from Call of Duty YouTubers and just YouTubers in general. This game is popping off from everyone. if people who haven't played video games are playing Fortnite right now, and they're just blowing up. So that's just me just kind of giving my opinion on the whole situation. Me personally, I'm having more fun playing Fortnite, but I'll hop between either Call of Duty or Fortnite, just depending on if my friends are on. Don't get me wrong, that's where Call of Duty is a really, really fun game. If you can get your friends, you get a party of 6, it's a great time. I mean, any game where you can play with your friends and have a full squad, it's a great time. Destiny 2 is fun when you have a full squad. That's because you're with your friends. And Destiny 2 right now, and it's stated as a dry game, but then again, like I said, a completely different video, a completely different topic since we're talking about dryness. I'm comparing just a bunch of games and just trying to see what brings out the community. I mean, and Fortnite, this is a huge community right now. Everyone is popping off, like I just said. We have kids, we have people who don't play video games, like I said. I'm just repeating myself. But, yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about this whole situation. I'm not saying one is better than the other particularly. I just want to know which one is more enjoyable. I mean, Call of Duty is a full game. It's not like you're playing the same map over and over, which it kind of feels like it. Come on, London Dock, so you guys know what I mean exactly. This is a fail right here, watch, by the way. I had a nice lineup, and I shot the brick wall because I saw through the sets. Like I said, I'm a casual Fortnite player. I'm not a super tryhard in this as I am in a different game. But I don't know, it's just something about this game that really just brings me back, and it always keeps me wanting to watch other people play it. Just for the fact that there's so many different types of scenarios, and there's so many different types of way that you can go about winning matches or killing people. It sounds weird when I say that. Or defeating other players. There we go. Eliminating other players. That it's just a different kind of way to enjoy a shooter. And I honestly hope that the new update that comes out for Fortnite, if you guys are keeping up with what's going on with it, they're supposed to be adding a new part to the map. They're supposed to be adding new weapons. They're supposed to be doing a lot of things to the game. And the fact that they put in all this content every now and then, it makes the game fresh, and it makes it feel like you're playing something that's, it's the same map, it's the same basis over and over, but it still feels new. When I threw a smoke grenade for the first time, I'm like, wow, this is game changing. Like, this can really change the way you play, and it really does. The launch pad, it changes the way you play. In Call of Duty, you have the same type of guns. Yeah, you change your playstyle to the type of gun you have and to the type of playstyle you have in general. Me personally, I'm more of an aggressive player, so I'll rush up. I'll use some machine guns. I'll use ARs. I'll try to use a sniper every now and then just to show off the quick scopes because I'm phase up, But it's just stuff in this game. Just getting that shotgun kill right there, knowing there's 4 more players left. And knowing that at this point anything can happen, and you can literally die at any point. You can be not number 1, but you can have 10 kills, 15 plus kills, and you can die just like that, and your entire the rank just goes away. Like, it doesn't even matter how many kills you got. You didn't get the W. And that's why I feel like it's more entertaining to watch, because at any moment's notice, your player, or you in general, can get eliminated without any warning. You can walk into a trap, open a door, walk into a trap, and be the last 3 alive, and that's it. You just lost your game. And right here, this is, by the way, I win this game right here. Total spoiler, like 5 seconds before I got shotgun to the face. But stuff like that just makes this game exciting, and watching this exciting. And honestly, I hope you guys share your opinion with me. Like, let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna leave this gameplay here. Honestly, it was just more of a open invite to conversation in the comments. You guys let me know what you think. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna play some Fortnite, maybe do some live comms, and with that, I will leave you to it. Peace out.